Applause rolling, everybody. Hey, Anthony, maybe they're dressed up because they feel like they're in church every night. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know why you got to dress up in church. Like, I never understood that. Like, I just want to show up to church wearing a white robe because that's what fucking Jesus wore. Should be good enough for you. It was good enough for him. All right. Your next comic coming to the stage. She's been sitting here all night looking lovely, laughing with us all, and she's now coming to the stage. Please welcome Diva, the Diva, everybody.
Weight just isn't going to fall off by osmosis. Plus, I got tired of looking like what I ate. Muffins come to mind, as in muffin tops. Or like that Pillsbury biscuit roll that pops open when it gets too hot. You know, there's the rolls inside. You know, cottage cheese above the knees, that just ain't cute either. You know? That belongs in the refrigerated section, okay? But anyway, so I joined a boot camp, right? And so every Friday they have us run Signal Hill. And so I was like, oh my God. But this is going to be great because running hill, it burns all that thigh fat off. So this will be perfectly good for me. So anyways, the ladies were like, okay, ladies, we're going to run to the second stop sign. And I'm like, okay, so I start running, right? I don't even get anywhere near a fourth of the way up the hill before that gravity just kicks in. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, just help me, Lord. I'm coming. I start singing, I'm coming up on the west side. Meanwhile, the trainers are rolling up in the Range Rover talking, we'll see you at the top. I thought y'all were going to run with us. But anyway, speaking of working out, I was watching Good Morning America one morning, and I said, y'all must really have run out of news stories to talk about. Because they were talking about certain women in Hollywood being too buff or too toned for television, right? Or just being, too muscular looking. And when they said Kelly Ripa and Cameron Diaz, I said, really? I just thought they were hungry. I didn't know they were too buff, too toned. Because when I look at them, I think of that ASPCA commercial that come on late at night. You don't want Sarah McLachlan singing that sad song and the animals look all emaciated. Yeah. Speaking of needing to get in shape, my old roommate needed to get in shape. One morning, he didn't warn me when he came out of his bedroom. I was thinking to myself, there I am, just minding my own business, trying to eat a bowl of Cheerios. And here he come out the room with no shirt on, looking like the Michelin Man. Let's just say I threw up and I'm terrified to go down the cereal aisle now. But anyways, I grew up in the South, and so my first job out of college was working for Hertz in Highland Park, Texas. And when you think of Highland Park, you think of Dick Cheney, our former vice president, or Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. So one day my boss was like, hey, I need for you to go to Park Place Mercedes and pick up this old lady, right? She's kind of difficult, so, be nice. And I'm like, okay, no problem, because I'm a social butterfly. I'll pick her up. So I get there, and she has her little old gentleman friend with her. And so I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? I'm coming to pick you up. I'm going to take you back to the office. They're like, okay. So we're riding back to the office, and then the old gentleman man said something that made me almost want to jump into angry black woman mode. I was talking. He said, you know what? You speak so well. I was like, speak so well? In my mind, I was thinking, what are you trying to say, old man? I was supposed to just say, yo, grandma, grandpa, up in the ride, yo. So instead of that, I gave him my academic resume. I said, well, I attended Law Magnet High School. And I just recently graduated from the University of Tulsa. Tulsa! That's a good school! I said, yeah, it is. They let women in now. And black people too. single ladies, where y'all at? Where y'all in here? You know, it's a man's world. But anyways, I noticed since I've been in LA, everyone has a vanity plate. I even have a vanity plate. And vanity plates often tell you what a person is about, like MD means doctor, ESQ means lawyer, or I sue, that's always blatantly obvious. But ladies, wouldn't it be great if the license plate tag told us what a man was about? Like, broke, bad credit, stalker. I thought that would be great. But before I close, I want to talk about white people, as black folk do. I like to watch Discovery ID, and they like to show my favorite show, Disappear. It's usually always some white person that comes up missing, because when they show the black people, usually we the ones on the run because we done stole something and we just running from the law. But I said, I wonder how that always goes down. I mean, because one of y'all done came up missing again down there in Aruba. I'm like, when y'all gonna burn stranger danger? But anyways, I said, I know how this goes down. And what it is, there she is, little Becky Sue walking down the Becky Road, just humming to herself when the man rolled up in the serial killer van, talking about, hey, how you doing?